weather today. And so thank you again. I just wanted to briefly tell you about why I'm connected. You guys often see me get really excited about this campaign. And I know I've talked to some of you about it, but I haven't gotten a chance to talk to all of you about why I'm so excited. You see, my mother immigrated from South Korea. She came here for a better life, but when she got here, she couldn't read English, she couldn't speak English, and she had a little toddler who was me. Born in the USA, an American kid, and she's from a foreign land. And so, with our circumstances, we were never meant to succeed, realistically. Tough neighborhood growing up, yet I was able to get through college, get my degree. And I'm happy that I was able to get it before my mother passed. It was one of her proudest moments, sitting there watching me go across and earning my bachelor's. How was I able to do this? I wasn't able to do it because of me. I was able to do it because this country invested in me. I was able to do it through scholarships and Pell Grants. And that's what draws me to Archie. Because that story is very similar to Archie's story. I don't know how many people know this, but Archie's father grew up in an orphanage. He was also slated not to succeed. He had to put himself through school with scholarships and Pell Grants just to get by. But too often in our society, when people rise up, they want to slam the cookie jar on the generations behind them. I'll take those benefits. I'll take those grants. But when it's your chance to take those grants, or when one day you go to college and it's your chance to take those grants, I'm going to slam that cookie jar. That's why I'm fighting for Archie, because Archie's going to fight for those grants. Day one when I met him, he told me the importance of it. He told me the importance of this community, the roads. Just because we're middle class, below, or whether you're rich, it doesn't matter. Everyone has the right. Everyone has the right to an education. Everyone has the right to go on roads that work. Archie, I pledge, will fight for all of you. We've got 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left, and this election's over. For anything we want in life, we've got to fight for it. We've got to stand for it. We've got to walk door to door, and we've got to call for it. So I'm asking each one of you, if everybody could just commit to walking a packet for these next 3 weeks, we can make a huge difference. The biggest problem we have is that we need to get our message out to these communities, out to these homes. When I walk around and I walk door to door, and I go out there and I'm knocking, a lot of people don't know that there's somebody willing to fight for them, willing to fight for their cause. And we've got to let them know about it. After we're done with this presentation in the Exxon building, we're going to be launching a canvas. Please go out there, sign out a canvas pack. Go out there, take the message to the people. Now, I know there's a lot of you who physically can't do it, and that's okay. We need people to man and woman the phone banks. Whether it's through walking or whether it's through the phones, we need to deliver this message, because this is the secret. It's not about money. It's not about finances. It's not about television ads. It's about the people. And that's what this campaign's about. And speaking about by the people, I'm actually really thrilled and honored because we have here today Governor Martin O'Malley. Yeah. And if you want to talk about a fighter for the people, you start with Governor O'Malley. And so it's my great honor and privilege to present him.
Let's give it up for Tim here. Yeah, rock on Rock Hill, huh? It is awesome to be with all of you. I love your state. You took care of my second youngest daughter, Tara. She went to the college at Charleston here. And you returned her to me all in one piece with a mountain of college debt. Thank you very, very much. Look, I'm excited to be here for Archie Parnell. You guys have one of the very, very exciting congressional races going on in the entire nation right now, right here in the 5th Congressional District. So are you excited to be a part of it? Yeah. Are you fired up? Yeah. Ready to go? Yeah. Fired up? Yeah. Ready to go? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it is wonderful to be with you. My name, again, is Martin O'Malley. I am the former governor of Maryland. I have been recently elevated, like you, to the rank of citizen. And it is the most important and most undervalued office in all of the land. Rather than getting down about what we see happening in Washington, rather than being discouraged by the 4 a.m. garbled tweets, the denial of science, or the collusion with Russians, or all of that other stuff, I'm here with one very important and overarching message, and that is, be not afraid. The truth of the matter is that that what we love about each other as Americans is far stronger than anything that might temporarily divide us. And for all of that sense that we don't have power, the truth is we actually do. And each of you has a tremendous amount of power. Those of you that have the ability to get on the phone and to be able to knock on the doors. I have traveled to a number of states. I'll be going to Kentucky, Alaska, Wyoming in the next couple of weeks ahead. I like states that have a tremendous opportunity to turn blue, don't you? Because it's really not about Democrat or Republican, it's about our country, right? It's about what all of us share together. And that's what Archie Parnell is all about. He's from, as you know, Sumter, South Carolina. Tim told me something about his own family upbringing I didn't know before. I'm looking forward to being able to meet him. What I can tell from watching his campaign from afar is that he is a happy warrior for the goodness that's within our country that simply needs to be called out. He has worked both serving us in the Justice Department, he's worked in corporate America, and he's come home because he knows his country and his state needs him. Because the truth is this, folks, our economy is not money, it's people. It's all of our people. And talking to a couple of you just before, what strikes me is the same thing that strikes you. And that is we all basically want the same thing, right? A stronger and growing middle class where everybody can get ahead when they work hard. A country united by its belief in the dignity of every person, the common good that we share and the opportunity we have to make it better. Not to concentrate hands in the few, but actually to make wages go up, to create good jobs. Our parents and grandparents understood a powerful truth, didn't they? Nobody else is going to make our country stronger but us. And the stronger we make her, the more she can give back to us, to our children, and to our grandchildren. Look, there are differences in this race. Archie Parnell believes that we should actually be expanding opportunity. The opportunity to learn, to earn, to enjoy the health of the people we love and the environment we need to more people rather than fewer. Importantly, our kids and our grandkids. What does the other guy believe? He's apparently votes against every road project except the one that runs right in front of his property. How's that for the common good we share? I mean, he's a guy who, in a time of drought and disaster and family farmers with few of them are left hanging on by their fingernails, even votes against farm assistance, you know, to bring home the help that a nation was trying to extend to people here in the 5th District of South Carolina that need the help. Look, this race is very, very important, and you can make a difference. And each time you knock on a door, each time you make that phone call, each time you rise above the negativity that gets pumped 24/7 over the Fox so-called news network, you're calling forward the goodness that's in our country. Look, true story. Shortly after the election and its disappointing results, I was back home in Baltimore, land of the free, home of the brave. And I would be sent up by Mrs. O'Malley sometime for midnight runs for ice cream or whatever, up at late night at the Rite Aid. We had to get through the moment somehow by self-medicating. Our medication was Cherry Garcia. And there was a guy who worked long hours there, and whenever I'd check out through the Rite Aid, even in that dark time when many of us were kind of curled up and feeling pretty down, he would bag my stuff, he'd swipe my card, He'd hand me my bag, and he'd say, "Thanks for coming to Rite Aid. Be encouraged now." 2 days later, I'd be back in. I'd walk in. He'd say, "Welcome to Rite Aid. Be encouraged." So my message to you is the message he gave to me. Welcome to America. Be encouraged. You can make her better. Thanks a lot.